And for some reason, James thinks that me and Shane tried to ruin his life and orchestrated the whole thing. Like we care. You know Shane longer than me, Keen. You think we care to drag or ruin someone? For what? We're our own superstars. We're our own lane. We're doing our own thing together, and we've made so much magic. Why would we want to ever bring someone down?
Oof.
First thing that I want to say in this video is that I have never signed any type of NDA or non-disclosure agreement with Jeffree Star. And the second thing that I want to say in this video is that aside from PR, I've never received any type of gifts, money, or compensation from Jeffree Star for doing these videos. However, having said that, I did receive inside information prior to the public's knowledge, which in turn led to me getting my video up faster, getting more views, and gaining more subscribers, which ultimately resulted in more AdSense money. And one of the biggest questions that a lot of people asked me was, did Jeffree send you tea? Like all the time, did he send you tea? And the answer to that, honestly, is no. Jeffree Star did not always send me tea. Did he do it quite a few times? Yes, he did. It was throughout a year and a half. He did it a few times, but it was not all the time. Now, he did text me sometimes being like, oh my God, what was your tweet about? What's the tea? And I would tell him what was going on. And that was probably more so the case. However, he did send me tea sometimes. So many of you have asked me, and I've seen the questions on Twitter, what it cost to be, what I got paid to be on his payroll, especially during Dramageddon. The answer to that question was $37,162.24. That is what I made during Dramageddon 2.
I am shook.
Now let's talk about Dramageddon 3 and what actually happened. So you guys know that, James Charles did the sugar bear hair thing. Tati got upset. She did her, I believe it was on Instagram or Snapchat, maybe both, I can't recall. And you knew that their relationship was falling apart. But Jeffree Star was staying pretty silent, but not behind the scenes. So on April 29th, Jeffree Star texted me and said, there are so many dark things that are going to come to light soon, and none of them involve me. Just buckle up. So I texted him back and I said, oh no, I hope not, James. I can't make another video on him in a row, but I'm ready. I've been sent so much stuff today just about him. I am at a loss. And you guys know that. And I meant that because you guys were so tired of James Charles videos. And he said, it's all going to come out. Whatever you think that means, it's 10 times worse. He's a monster. What do I need to know to look out for? And then you see the next text message and it says, oh my God, that's disgusting. Well, that's because Jeffree Star had sent me a voice note. Now in that voice memo was when he basically said to me that James Charles was a point blank period. He did not go into details at the time, but that was what he implied. So I said, oh my God, that's disgusting. And he said, we're all questioning if he has a soul. So I believed Jeffree. I did. I believed him. You know what I mean? I feel so stupid for it too. Like I feel so stupid. So on May 1st, Jeffree Star texted me again and he said, it's far from over. Gage got out safe. And that was after we had uploaded our video where James had sent us all of the text messages between him and Gage. And that was when he texted me and said, I wonder when someone is going to expose James Charles getting a Brazilian butt lift and liposuction on his chin. I'm waiting. He said, can you imagine doing all that just for a Coachella weekend? Effing disgusting. And I put the teeth emoji or whatever. And then he said, like, he just keeps going because I'm just kind of like, you guys can see, like, I'm not really even responding because it's like, I truly knew I wasn't going to do a video on that. It just wasn't, I didn't care about it. And then he said, after our Seattle trip with Tati, notice how he went a little ghost because he couldn't sit down for a month. And I said, when did he do that and be away from social media long enough? And he said, you can be fully active on social media. Just notice he was never. But then he goes on to tell me that someone was going to upload this video this week. I was going to gag. And then I'm pretty sure I probably sent him a voice note after that. And then on May 7th, James Charles had started losing a lot of subscribers, and that was before Tati's video was even posted. And then on May 10th, when Tati's video finally came out, he texted me and said, I'm so glad the truth is finally out. It's so deep and dark. And then obviously there's no messages there. We've sent voice notes back and forth. And then on May 11th, he sent me that meme. I asked if I could tweet it. And then he said, I love that you guys filmed your reaction. It looks so spooked and good. Interesting was on May 12th, he said, asking Shane now if he screenshotted the #1 trending. YouTube removed it after a few hours. Why would he text me that? And why would Shane need that? I mean, was it for his documentary? See, that's the other thing that kind of, I have questions about. Looking back, like, about the planning of this. I sent that. He said, I'm about to drop the most jaw-dropping statement. 1 second. So that was when he went on the Snapchat rant after he sent the Predator tweet. I knew this Snapchat rant was coming. So yeah, he told me it was coming. Obviously, that's how I got my video up. It got millions of views. It's terrible. So I said, okay, waiting. And he said, done. I just beheaded him with 1 tweet. And I said, oh.
Bitch, are you out of your mind?
And she revealed text messages showing how manipulative Jeffree was, and I basically have the same text messages. And I'm going to talk about Dramageddon 1 and how Jeffree Star is just so fake, and how he does not have any real friends, and he talks crap about his real friends all the time, every time. I got the text message, sweetie. I got the receipts. You can't lie when I have the receipt. Now he hit me up first, and this is what he said. Just landed. Please tell me Jaclyn Hill really didn't file for divorce. And I replied saying what I've been hearing on social media, which is there's been talk about John going back on pills and back in outpatient rehab, but nothing has been confirmed. She talked about how this almost ended her relationship before with him, and he replies back saying how devastating. I reply back saying, I know, I'm sure by tomorrow she'll talk about it, but it's weird not seeing her with her ring since she shows it off every chance she gets, it was true. And then he replied back saying she took it off. So oh boy, I sent him a screenshot of Jaclyn Hill coming back or heading back to Florida, and it was on her snap, and you can see she didn't have her ring and a Birkin bag. So I said, yep, heading back to Florida a few days ago with nothing but a Birkin bag. But it's been a week of snaps without her with it, so it's not like she took it off for the day. This is how he responded, and if you're so chummy and friendly with these people, you don't say these things behind your friend's back. He said, how sad. She cares more about money than love. I remember her specifically telling me she hates those bags and they were pointless, then goes out and buys one. Ha ha ha. The insecurity level in the beauty community is shocking. If he was so close to Manny, why did he start sending me stories and inside scoops about how Manny's gonna be taken down? If you remember back in the day, December 26, 2017, Jeffree texted me. I didn't text him, he texted me randomly at 6:46 p.m. Black Moon Cosmetics will be reaching out to Manny and filing a lawsuit against his new logo and brand for being too similar to theirs. 2018 starting off for him is not going to be good. But this is your best friend. Why are you giving me information on how to embarrass him on social media? And on YouTube? Why? But this is a voice note from when he sent to me around the time when Here for the Tea and Tea Spill was going to come out with their documentary on Jaclyn Hill, and then mental health issues started to get in the way of delaying their video. And then he went on to talk about his hairdresser and how he thinks that Manny and Laura Lee at the time was plotting and scheming about against him and trying to get the hairdresser to take him down. You can just hear in his voice how paranoid he is and how scared he is. So yeah, take a listen to this. This was his friend. These were his friends, but yet this is how he talks about them.
Hey love, I don't really want to comment on someone else's mental health, the real truth, but a few people behind the scenes are doing really bad. Also, I've kept quiet about my old hairdresser coming out the woodwork with them fake texts, but don't you find it convenient? Just like I said, Laura Lee and Manny trying to set me up to distract from their idiocies, and then bam, Laura Lee uploaded today. Not surprising. 3 or 4 days later, they are so calculated and dumb. Laura's video, I just watched it. I really can't believe she's serious. One big camera.
Let me know.